Every morning feels so bad. Everybody seems to nag me.
Welcome back, folks. The Ray Lucia and the one-hit wonders, the Easy Beats. Go on, you can play it. It's a great song, by the way. Yeah. Wow, I wish we could play the whole song. I have no idea whatever happened to the Easy Beats. If you know, call me, send me an email, raylucia.com. Welcome back to the Ray program. It's my pleasure right now to bring on Jennifer Mancuso from Birmingham, Alabama. She's with Always Best Care. She's got more than 30 years of experience in the healthcare industry. And it's really, really something super important that we talk about weekly on this program. Jennifer, thank you for joining me on the show, the really, really big show. You're from Birmingham, Alabama, correct? Hello, do we have Jennifer?
Give us 1 second.
Okay, we're getting her on the line right now. Just bear with me. Okay, Jennifer, are you with me now?
Yes, sir. Hey, Ray, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Birmingham, Alabama. You know, I was just mentioning to Bobby, I was in the worst rainstorm of my life in Birmingham some years back. I'm sure the weather there is beautiful today, though, right?
It's raining here, Ray.
Okay, go.
It's been raining for the last week. It's been dreadful, but I'm sure we're going to have some nice days ahead of us.
Okay, you're in the business of home care, skilled nursing services, assisted living placement, insurance assessments. Give me the general rundown, because then I want to talk to you about a personal situation. Go ahead.
Well, I tell you what, we strive to set ourselves apart from the competition here in Birmingham. There's lots of wonderful agencies, but we try to differentiate ourselves in that we offer a wide variety of services that can cover the continuum of care. Our folks on board, which include RNs, LPNs, and certified nurse aides, they understand the needs of the elderly, the disabled, and folks coming out of the hospital. So we try to provide the type of services that are required by our clients, whether it's non-medical in-home care, assisted living placements, or skilled nursing services. We also offer insurance assessments. So we feel like whatever our clients might need, we're going to be able to help them out in one way or the other.
You know, it's interesting that you mentioned the insurance assessment, because what's happened in my own particular case is we went to a professional such as yourself, and they said for my dad, who's got all the activities of daily living, he's fine that way, but his mind is starting to slip at age 90 a little bit. And the doctor said, you know what? We think it's important for him to have someone that spends the night and stays with him. And through the Veterans Administration, and we hear a lot in the news about how bad the VA is, but in this particular case, they came through like crazy here, because it was fantastic. My dad is now receiving $1,900 a month to pay for this in-home care, which is merely just a companion to watch over him, to make sure he takes his meds. That's what you guys do, right?
Yeah, we actually have some really outstanding veterans assistance programs. So you're right, the VA they're a little bit backed up right now, but they made some wonderful programs for vets to help them get in-home care, and actually a couple can get as much as $25,000 a year worth of in-home care that will be paid for by the Veterans Administration. There's a lot of paperwork that has to be filled out. I'm sure you're familiar with that. You probably had a hand in filling out some of your dad's paperwork. But we can help with that whole process, and if the veteran does not have the funds to pay for the in-home care, we can arrange for a third party to come in and provide the funds, get the caregivers in the home, and then the application can be completed. So it's a wonderful program. It does take a little bit of navigation to get through the process with the VA. We think we can help out with that process.
And that's why you need to call our friends at Always Best Care. Their phone number, by the way, folks, 855-470-CARE, 855-470-2273. My special guest, Jennifer Mancuso. Now, Jennifer, you said you could help by going to a third party to provide funds. How do you do that?
We have a group that we work with out of St. Louis. It's actually a company that our corporate offices got us in touch with. And if someone, say, needs in-home care but they don't have the immediate funds to pay for it, that third-party company can step in and provide the funds, and then we can begin to provide the needed help in the home. And once the veteran, their application has been approved, then that third-party company gets paid. So it works out pretty well for us, and it's a great way to get desperately needed care in the home very quickly. As you know, with the VA being as backed up as they are, sometimes it can take months and months to get this application process completed. So this kind of short-circuits the whole process.
So if you have a veteran, parent, grandparent that may need this type of care or intervention, please get a hold of Jennifer Mancuso at Always Best Care. AlwaysBestCare.com is the best way to get a hold of someone in your particular area. Now, talk to me about how you interface with a family. How do you actually do your assessments?
I tell you what, we're very hands-on. We have a full staff here. We have registered nurses, LPNs, and CNAs, as well as care coordinators. And when we meet with a client, we always try to meet with both the client and the family members that are available, and we do a complete assessment. That's usually done by one of the care coordinators. So we develop a care plan. That care plan is communicated to the caregivers. We create a hard copy care plan that goes in the home and is reviewed and checked off by each caregiver at the end of every shift. That information is also kept in our computer system. If things change and the client's situation changes, then we update the care plan. We also send one of our nursing staff members out on occasion to meet with our clients to make sure that we're giving the very best care that we can to the client and that they're safe and comfortable in their homes.
We've got 30 seconds. How do I know that the person taking care of my family member is qualified?
I tell you what, we're very scrutinizing in our office. We have 4 people in the office who review every applicant's paperwork, and we do a very complete background check. We make sure that the people that come in and apply for the job and get hired have experience working in the healthcare environment. What that means is they must have worked in a hospital, skilled nursing facility, a hospice organization. We must have experienced people that come in and work with us. We also check all their references, their personal and professional references, and we also make sure that they do really well on a competency test. So we are very careful about who we let come into our organization and who we allow to go and visit with our clients.
Jennifer Mancuso from Birmingham, Alabama. Always Best Care, a nationwide healthcare company that will help you with in-home care, assisted living. They even do placement services. AlwaysBestCare.com, the website, the phone number, 855-470-CARE. Jennifer, thank you very much. You're doing the Lord's work, believe me, and we owe a debt of gratitude to our parents and grandparents, the greatest generation. Thank you again, Jennifer. Coming up on the program, folks, we're going to talk interest rates, mortgages, the bond market. That's next, right here on The Ray Lucia Show.